Hey guys, I'm playing pretty much Madden 25 franchise season 1, and I'm already in pretty much a game. You can see it for Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's the Vikings holding on to the football as we jump into the action in the first quarter. So on fourth down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Trades.
That's pulled in at the 32. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over.
I see this a few weapons.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10
pretty much
at the 40.
CD Lamb, Chubb.
Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A
first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he picks up about
they actually did a whole lot more.
Check on the numbers for Chubb from
building this.
The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. There's the former Viking, Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And now they'll stop play here
Little
this
bitch.
momentarily. And remember the Vikings in some discomfort
Wasn't
after
done
that
on it.
last play. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any.
I got some pretty much weapons.
Of course you're going to give it to him.
For
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Stroud.
That's out to Chubb, complete. Touchdown. Nick Chubb.
For Stroud, I got Chubb. I got Diggs. Yeah, I got a few people from pregame.
Both sides
I got
of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen.
I got
we're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball.
Gilmore.
Keep up with us. And they got it done.
I got a block.
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
How I got stacked.
And he'll go down.
Few,
at
least once or twice, I think.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going.
See, I got
every team that we ever
Michael Hyde.
says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
damn it, Gilmore.
At least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he's
going to sit, bitch! Sit!
Able to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching
Well,
the
he
ball.
still got Diggs.
Moving the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. Diggs with a good footwork. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
So I got some protection on my right side. 72 there. And I think I got 78. Well, I bet.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
And I got Chubb from Cleveland.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year.
I'm
And the Texans are able to start quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, his offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score.
Just re-signed pretty much thing.
Like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best
Kareem Hunt.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Well, now how about this return?
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy.
That's not a bad return, but it depends on if they can do anything. Got Michael Hyde, got Hummer.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Let some dirt on it, bitch.
On play action, now McCarthy.
Sliding out of the punt. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Here's McCarthy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get up near the 45.
Too bad.
At the 44. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. He'll return it from the 6. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs, 87 yards.
And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it. It's
so,
no surprise they're the best
here's what I did.
Scoring. This team
I
things well
traded
even better. And here,
a few players and a few picks
that's how they demoralize teams. That's how they
to the Cowboys for CeeDee Lamb.
Extra point by Fairbairn.
I traded
and it's now 21-0.
pretty much.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One play
Traded
from that distance.
somebody for
results in the touchdown.
Diggs think
So how
I'm
about this
going
for
to
a
figure
start?
out who got the
21-0 here in the first as
number
they
one
kick this one
draft
away.
pick.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Figure out
Now out comes
who
Minnesota.
I should trade for
See,
number
you
one
kind of
draft.
feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That we signed him.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now McCarthy. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
So I got CeeDee Lamb, I got Brown, I got Chubb.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Play action. Stroud now.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And look at this defense for the Vikings.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
3. Stroud to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give running right is Chubb. Gets past one man, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
A pretty wild first quarter, 21-7, our score. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Now Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. In motion comes the tight end left.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Steps away. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
C.J. Stroud.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead.
this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Yeah, I think
it through. It's 28-7. That time.
Okay. My thing is with how pretty much how everything is in the pretty much NFL. Everybody could pretty much take advantage of pretty much the kickoff rule because a few have taken the pretty much few teams taking the pretty much kickoff rule to their advantage, like pretty much like few safeties.
Drive.
It's
and it was
you.
C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
My last game.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries.
Michael High.
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Now Chubb running right. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb on his way to a monster
So
game.
I think it's.
Half touchdowns.
I think if Houston actually went out and actually got a few fucking weapons, they will be pretty much dominant. Like if they got CD Lamb, if they got because there's no way in shit in hell that will ever happen. Pretty much they get Diggs, they get pretty much a few people from free agency like Gilmore and Michael Hyde.
Check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really
I
clicking at
think
this point. They're
next
clicking about as much as they can click.
my
And
second
right now, they click a
season,
lot.
Yes, you
my
did, but
second
that's okay
season,
because
I would
the guy
start.
who's
I
coordinating the
would
defense,
try to
trying to
go
slow them
get
down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine
anybody
very
from
soon.
cheap,
Not
but
much of it.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a
I
rough go
think
at
I
times. They've had to punt the
re-signed
football a ton in
pretty
this
much
ball game because of stalled
Stroud
out drives.
to
So
pretty
are you
much
saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter
a
run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that
7-year
what you're
deal.
trying to say?
Third,
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
oh, Tom Frank, tell him to fuck off.
When you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
That's taken on the 25. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be first and 10 as they
got
take
Nick
over.
Chubb, you got pretty much Savon Diggs, I got Lamb.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Stroud. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Touchdown, Texans. C.D. Lamb, 49 yards. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
C.D. Lamb, bitch.
Well, I'll say one thing, Charles. You're getting really good practice here in breaking down touchdowns. What did you see there?
Well, the same thing I've seen over and over and over in this first half. My scintillating analysis, Brandon, this offense is absolutely taking no prisoners.
Jerry Jones is going to be a fucking old motherfucker.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
Won't sign Lamb. Trade to somebody to
scoring summary. 3-play drive.
So we pretty much give him a chance.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I get his production.
And out a little.
I get his production. Oh, what the?
It looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
Shoulder. Okay, I get the shoulder shit.
We will step aside for just a moment.
I get the shoulder.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
First time in a while since everybody scoring off my defense. Well, it's a third week here. But,
to the air with McCarthy.
Nope.
Drops it incomplete.
No go, bitch. No go.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
McCarthy operating from the gun. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window.
Isn't that a little bit over the top? But hey, fuck it.
Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year.
My thing is,
it's taken a 6-touchdown lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns.
Pretty much it.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start
projecting
when you're at a certain point.
Pretty much.
Let's face it, he's off to a tremendous
start.
Pretty
much took you pretty much a little bit everything serious. I'm like say get a few pretty much diamonds in diamond in the rock. Well, I get like Diggs, I get pretty much.
Now to kick it away. And able to get this out.
I get pretty much everything out.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more.
If they don't get pretty much some good protection,
yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Complete. Jefferson the target. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the
Harris. I think he got there first. But not. Yeah, Harris. Yeah, Harris.
Here's Ryan Wright now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
I thought he got it.
170 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop in this first half. Stroud looking to throw. Look at the big fella go. He's into space past the 25. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan, 48 yards. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the route is on here in this first half.
So
the drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now out comes Minnesota. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan.
Good sign, yeah, I got
out of this drive. 1st and 10. Caught on the right side by Jones. So the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're
Now a
cooked.
shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
I probably read that wrong.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it inside the 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. I cannot imagine a perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even if they think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
I got Michael High.
Throwing after the interception. McCarthy. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Let's see how everybody out there.
Halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there.
Oh, they're doing that.
From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And in that one is the visiting Giants who have the lead. Devin Singletary with both of their touchdowns thus far as he's scored twice on the ground. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Rome Odunze, a touchdown reception. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly...
Well, C.J. Stroud actually got some fucking weapons. That's why. Because I think it pretty much Houston got pretty much was serious about being a major fucking threat.
Final adjustments being made for the 2nd half. Whether they'll
being a major
game that's
threat
pretty
here.
well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, Let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Thanks as always.
Let's check this out.
Orlando, as we welcome everyone back
This
in
is
for quarter
fucking
number 3.
insane.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
What does your shirt say?
What does your shirt say?
The Texans offense and their star running back Nick Chubb getting set to take over once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one.
It says on hustle and hustle, hit, and never quit. Had that shirt for a few years actually. I think I need to get a new shirt, but I love the shirt
Hustle,
way
hit,
too
and
damn.
never quit.
Yeah. I should have done that during high school.
Here for their next drive. This offense, this team, they are
I should have
rolling
done
right
that.
now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look
But
at the scoreboard.
I think I should have been more forward with what I wanted in high school.
Right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Stroud off the play fake. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Okay.
Going to speed things up here.
I thought that was I was going to go with a run.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25.
Whee!
Touchdown. C.D. Lamb with his
Because
second touchdown of
my
the
belief
afternoon.
is,
And the Texans
well,
extend their lead yet
it,
again.
the Houston Texans were real fucking serious
Charles, he's still a
about
young signal caller in this
being
league,
like
second year in
a
the NFL,
threat
but I don't know if last
in the
year's rookie, if he
NFL.
would've
They
worked
need
his
to make
progressions
some
like
pretty
he did
much
on that
big
touchdown
giant
pass.
trade.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him
Usually
grow up right in front of
during
our
the
eyes
season
because when he
or
went to his primary read,
during
he
the pretty
recognized that
much
they were all
drive.
over that, so he continued to survey the
Moving out.
field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
We go with the dime. I got that guy from New England.
Throwing to start the drive. Wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. And here's Jones again on second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory.
Yeah, where?
At the 48-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the ball and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
Sit down, bitch.
Bring him to the ground. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh.
Looking to throw. McCarthy under pressure. They got him again. Azeez Al-Shaair drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big. and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be taken at the 10. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Yep.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well,
they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
What the fuck?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one in.
Okay, that works.
Touchdown. Nick Chubb, 81 yards. And
I
the
was
Texans
expecting
just
that.
continue to roll. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And
My,
the lead grows even larger.
my thing is, why? Okay. Well, I played like the normal game, not in franchise. They got the pretty much different commentators.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. 4 yards on the pickup. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 63 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So
you were saying
a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Being chased, and he can't get rid of it.
Harris.
He's taken down. Christian Harris there, finding his way home to record the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And here's Ryan Wright now. He's been terrific so far.
Oh, chill.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage.
Yeah, it got me some yard, but hey.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Job.
It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run. There he goes, left side.
Again.
Off to the races, Nick Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, 88 yards. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His fourth touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter. And they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. Up the middle, Jones. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Running right, Jones.
Oh, shit, dude.
The run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, He hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
Well,
I said that in his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchdown.
379 yards, touchdown. Only at 3. Not terrible.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly
fights through, and now a crease. Still going. We'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
Here you go.
This one was over a while ago as they just held on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On play action, McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has inside the 40 before being dropped.
Much.
So a 1st and 10
Cooks
now in Houston territory.
and Diggs are the biggest threat.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy, and his throw is incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC defensive player of the
my
week.
question is,
seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there.
I know
the game,
that
understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that
some
has been how they've taken their play to
defense point there, put DBs on something they want to see. So, hello.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Holy shit!
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And he works free.
Explain that to me. In my last game, I pretty much, let's see, 98.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
And I'm 7 points.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line
7 points. Well, no, not
they practiced for this
a few points.
Training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, that's a carry.
That's good. It late. It late. I'm gonna put Hunt in. Get hit a few touches.
Satisfied with him throughout this game. They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kareem Hunt, 38 yards. And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that
got 98.
It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly the 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Buckle high.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. This is fielded at the 7. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Step down. We went all the way up to him. Shove and
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. What? 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll go on the ground.
And that play going absolutely nowhere. They sniffed it out from the start, and it'll turn into a big loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Nope. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's...
Oh, shit. That would be unfucking real. One win. He'll be out for 4 weeks. 1 week. 1 week. Well, not terrible, but too bad for Gilmore.
You're cooked. What does your shirt say? Hustle, hit, and never quit.
So, So Buffalo are 3 now. 2-1. 2-1. Chiefs were 2-1. CC Stroud. Chubb. Henry. Five interceptions. Wow. That's oh, why did I do that? I hate playing moments. Play full game. Jacksonville, you're gonna foot the.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see Derek Stingley. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Texans and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their
Might
year.
actually get somebody on
They were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get
somebody
back in
on
the win
defense.
column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile
But
environment.
who's right?
Sometimes it
Yeah.
actually works to your
Or
advantage.
get
Now you've got
somebody
to
who
band
will
together
rush,
your
rush
team,
the
the us against the
passer,
world mentality.
stop
Let's
the
see if they can use
run.
it and get a victory.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And out a little across the 25 to the 26. So
I'm pretty much good on.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
I'm hoping.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll scratch out a yard
Now,
up to the 30, and that's all. You look at the defense for these Texans. It's
my teammate can try to help you up, motherfucker.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
And taken right on the 30. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Texans will take over. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. Stroud. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stroud sets up the play action. Going deep for Diggs. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So
after the touchdown,
I pretty much at the beginning of the season, I got Diggs.
This take it in at the goal line.
I got pretty much Gilmore.
So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the second time here in this game.
Get somebody from the Chiefs, but one on short. Might try to get for a lot. Well, but
I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long.
Wait, look at that. They got me on replay second your ass.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They dial up the quarter blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this.
I don't know what uniforms are like better. They're pretty much alternate all red or like a dark blue with like the helmet with the H on it.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. Second down, here's Chubb again. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. As Stroud now to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, Lion!
Etienne once more. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The defense for these Texans. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense,
It didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here are the Texans to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he is caught by Lamb. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Houston. CeeDee Lamb, 63 yards. And the Texans are able to strike
that
quickly
is
to add
a
on to
deadly
their lead.
combo. Lamb on the end, on the right.
Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because
Lamb on the left.
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done
Behind
in Big
things
Sky
on the
country, right?
left.
Speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad he wasn't
And the
trying to chase it.
backfield shove.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away.
Is it true or an helmet?
As they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. Up past the 30, second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. A handoff running left is ETN. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Lawrence. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Lawrence.
$17-0 our score after 1.
Well, not bad.
The Jags with the football begin the second quarter.
It's going to be different every pretty much game.
Now Lawrence steps away to his left. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, that worked.
The speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talent, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you all closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Chubb running right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
Touchdown.
Welcome back.
Dalton Schultz, 38 yards. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. As
change of coaches.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw to Ingram. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
So we got Michael Hyde.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they get
19.
it again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for the quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Okay.
5 sacks already.
A lawyer got a sack.
Got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Let's take it inside his own 40. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. A beautiful fake. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. And they'll run it here. And that is going to work out just fine. The defense caught leaning the other way. The reverse works for good yardage and a 1st down. Stroud to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have opened the lead up to 30. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Got a 5 kick on.
Now comes Jacksonville.
You get hit in the hell of a god.
And 3 and
now,
out on the last drive no points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this off to ETN. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will
I'm not doing that bad. But hey.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Okay.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Look at the big man rumble. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a gain of 35.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Texans are pouring it on. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
He and his offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a 2nd straight Player of the Week award.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On second down, ETN once more. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. This is taken at the 23. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Houston. CD Lamb. His 2nd touchdown.
The jet was open.
9th on the year. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half.
So,
clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the route is on here. In
this is unfair. But,
those are the kind of drives they like on offense.
But I got a few sacks on
one play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Few sacks on
touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Harris. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, he will not get sandwiched there.
They weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead. He could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay.
I like your attitude. But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but he's got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so.
Look out. What does your shirt say? Hustle, hit, and never quit.
Here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The man wearing number 18, Kirk Cousins, with 2 touchdown passes for his new squad. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He put together the kind of half you dream about. 5 touchdown passes, as his guys are well in control of this ball game. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
All right.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 75 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well.
So I hire a new coach. Hopefully.
A run for Nick Chubb.
What the fuck? Okay.
And some room to roam now.
Okay, that works.
Nick Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Okay, that was very rare. That was a pass, and I thought I was gonna fuck up. Turns out nobody will fucking pay attention.
Nick Chubb, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Did you catch it with one hand?
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Yeah, he did. I got with one hand. I'm going to try to make it this time.
We take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
All know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Harris again.
Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the
Harris or
is
Harris.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out.
Ooh.
And he went backwards.
You're not going anywhere.
At the 30. Here's
well, that hit.
As the drive goes backwards,
hell.
So he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. Diggs with a good footwork. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the
39. Oh, rush. Not bad. Could be worse. Let's go out gun here.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Stroud now. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Yeah, that works.
Sideline. Touchdown, Texans. C.D. Lamb, 58 yards. And the Texans extend their lead yet again. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run the option left with Lawrence.
Nope.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in this second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest. Here's 2nd and 7. Stroud looking to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Nope. Nope.
They juked him. He's still on his feet. Touchdown.
Okay.
Lamb, 41 yards. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At about the 32. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there. And it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's do this. And
looking to throw, Lawrence.
Hunter again.
The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Lawrence. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Muscling free near the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
156 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Now Stroud.
Drops it off for Chubb.
Finding room at midfield.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
A give running right is Chubb.
Nope.
Able to slither by. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb, 48 yards.
And the Texans just continue to roll.
And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen, but you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At about the 32. On play action, they'll throw.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Will Anderson.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
On the counter, Etienne.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to...
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks.
I get someone. I've already got someone from.
As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
I might get someone from
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. Diggs with a good footwork. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And the Texans will take over.
Yeah, I wish they brought that one thing back. Like what they brought back, what they did in Madden 25 for the 25-yard version.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh!
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like, what a rivalry game, like with the Raiders, with the LA Rams and Seahawks, tell pretty much through the damn history of the rivalry.
Chubb on the counter, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
So Harry got a few sacks.
On EA Sports.
A fucking intercept.
back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
Oh, Stroud, you got Chubb, you got...
A give. This is Chubb.
Nope.
A little juke. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches and
that will be my last
game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that
who should I try to get?
Taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Try to get in the net.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
All right.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their
What the fuck?
Because they're doing exactly what you just described.
And he's in.
Well, a Chubb. Get the fuck out of Chubb way.
Career touchdown number 75. And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Well, I could
they
try
seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for the defense.
Don't need their him. Or got a good quarterback.
But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball
probably,
game.
But
Fairbairn good with the
only got
point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big
twice, I think. Okay, I'm trying to keep it away from the guy who caught with one hand.
Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Son of a bitch.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I would be frustrated with myself too.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me,
well, I don't think I need any value on defense. Been like a few years probably, but yeah, depends on how long I've got them for too.
Back to throw, Lawrence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Good thing.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been
Harris,
continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fielded just inside the 30. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
Point touchdown. He's not doing terrible.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching.
Okay, just keep him out.
What kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching?
Hey, at least he got.
Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Stroud. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's the only thing I don't get.
Can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Every time I lose yards, I amp it up. I don't understand that. Even in each of the difficult
game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Handoff comes to Chubb. Oh, with a juke. A hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. Nifty move. And they'll get to
that's making sense.
Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Here's a 2nd and 5.
But I think.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there.
And take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion right is Davis. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
It's almost closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Talk about two sides of the ball across purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. Their front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27.
Nope.
Diggs with a good footwork. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Double check.
And again, it's Chubb.
Nope.
Dances by at the 20.
Nope.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. Fights him off.
Ooh.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Okay.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Chubb will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
So, my question is, why Bear? Well, no, why is it 5, King the second, pretty much when sees the
that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings.
Number 5.
But
No,
that offense knows
no,
it'll sting a lot
I
more
don't think
if
it's
they don't
number
put some
5.
points
I
up on the
don't
board.
think.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up.
Oh, he's still.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking
that
at
was
a
4.
3rd and long. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far. Taken in at the 11. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have the answer to
Jacksonville.
that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake ready, and the other just seemed asleep.
I got Lamb. I got
so for the
Diggs.
Texans,
I got
they
Chubb.
finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Jackson.
Jacksonville. They got their hand kept. Forsythe, 5 solid tackles. So far, pretty much, that my coach. They hire that coach. And then, pretty much, head coach. And then, defense scrim, 3-4 storm. Pretty much, he did at Miami. Then Ed, then my defense coordinator. Then let's do stop that. Let's do so. How the fuck? Maybe it was on the special team, probably. Maybe. Okay. Damn. Alright. Well. So. See ya. Hope you subscribe and hope you join me kicking the shit out of Jacksonville. And I'm gonna get to something. See ya. Oh, and I'm planning on doing pretty much trying to finish up the Shima the main story later today and or tonight. Damn. 21 sacks? Shit. Okay. Five interceptions. Well, so, gonna try to finish up pretty much the pretty much go with the Shima and then go on to pretty much trying to get the island pretty much all of it done. So save all of it. So going to go with the Shima, finish that up. Then I'm going to do a few other things. See you.